Hi there, it's Olga. Thanks for joining me. Christmas is my favorite season to craft, and today I am so happy and proud to present Paper Discovery Christmas release. In this video, I'm going to show you each product and explain shortly what you can do with it. There will also be a nice giveaway, so stay tuned for more information. Let's get started. The first die set we're going to talk about is called Elegant Door Card Builder Die Set, and that one includes 11 larger dies plus a few really tiny ones. Notice that the images on the packaging are not actual size. The dies are much larger in real life. The largest background die measures 4 by 7 inches. There are also two smaller background dies that cut out the top and the bottom of the door. This die cuts out the window above the door. You can put the die cut back into the die and apply some ink through the slits, and you'll end up with a beautiful pattern all around. As for the door itself, you have a few options. The first one is to use the die from the set. You can also die cut and emboss it, or you can apply some ink through like I did. And this is actually how you do it. You simply sponge it as if the die is a stencil. That die cut fits perfectly above the background piece, and you can open up the door. Here is the stamp set that perfectly coordinates with the door die set. The largest stamp is an entire room decorated for Christmas, and it fits behind the door perfectly, so you can open up the door and see inside. There are also two stamps in the set that fit right inside the die cut windows, and this is what it looks like when they are stamped. You can create the beautiful stained glass effect. You can color in this stained glass, or you can leave it plain as it is. There are also two embossing folders that coordinate with the door die set. You can see that you can use the background die and it fits perfectly inside the embossing folder. There are two options here. One is the very decorated door, and the other one is the solid one with the raised panels. This is what the doors look like when they are embossed, and this pattern is actually double-sided, so you can use either the embossed or debossed version. In this example project, I have used the plain door. I've die cut it out of patterned paper, decorated it for Christmas, and also did some stamping inside. And this is how you can use this die set. You can create a shaped card. This one is 4 by 7 inches and it will fit into 5 by 7 envelope. But the shaped card is not the only option. You can also add this door onto a large card base. The polka dot one is 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper folded in half, and the craft one is A4 folded in half. They are very similar. You can also add those bricks and cracks in the wall and stamp around the door randomly to create the perfect wall. And if you really like 4¼ by 5.5 format, the door will fit perfectly onto the card front, so you can totally use this die set for smaller card formats. There are also some nice additions included in the set that you can use with the door. This lamp post, for instance, is very intricate and it's almost 6 inches tall. There's also a planter. There's a stem that comes with it, and then you have two kinds of topiaries to use. This is the cone-like one, perfect for Christmas. I used it on that card. And here is the round one. There are also some teeny tiny spiral roses that you can add to that plant to create a rose bush. There are also some really tiny dies that are actually the hardware that you can use with the door. One of the dies can create a keyhole, and it also can be used to create a door handle. And this is the metal plate that can also be used on a door. This tiny embossed circle can be used on a door or above the door, whatever you like. There's also a nice element that you can create the handles with, or it can also be a knocker. Coming back to the stamp set, there are some nice vertical sentiments included in it, and they work perfectly with the vertical tag builder die set from the previous release. The vertical sentiments are perfect for creating some banners with the phrases running from top to bottom. Here I'd like to show you another die from other die set from this collection, and this one creates a wreath. This wreath perfectly coordinates with the plain door as well as with the decorated door. You can place it above, and as you see, it doesn't block the door, so you can still open and close it up. And so you can place the wreath and you can create a room. There are so many options with this set and with the wreath. The wreath is also perfect to place on a lamp post. Another unique product is called Elegant Room Embossing Folder, and this folder is actually A5 size. So you see, this is the A4 folded in half. This is the letter side folded in half. You'll have to trim down about 1/4 inch here. And you can also use this folder with smaller card sizes like A2. So you can emboss only the portion of the pattern each time. And this is what the embossed piece looks like. Just like the doors, this embossing folder is pretty much double-sided, so you can use either the embossed or debossed version. So you can create an empty room with the embossing folder, but to fill it in, you can use the Elegant Room Builder Die Set. This one is pretty big. You can see how many dies are included. Some dies from the set are meant to be layered, like this sofa, and some are quite plain, like this Christmas tree. There are a couple of bolsters to dress up your sofa, as well as this nice layered cushion. This die is a rug. You can place it in front of the sofa or anywhere in your room. This nice table die is pretty intricate and detailed, and there is a vase that coordinates with that table, and there is also a bunch of flowers included. This layered die is a bunch of holiday gifts to place under a Christmas tree. There is also a picture frame included and a little die-cut sentiment too that says Merry Christmas. There are also some Christmas decorations to be used with the tree, as well as some smaller additions like this bookshelf, for instance. There are more dies included, like this stocking, and there's also a sleeping cat and a sleeping dog. You can place the cat on a table or on a sofa or on a floor, and you can also place the dog on the sofa if you don't mind it, but it's perfect for the rug. I have already created a couple of projects using this die set, and the tutorials are already published on my channel, so you're welcome to watch them if you haven't already. Since this die set is so huge, you can hardly use all the dies on one project. Instead, you can combine them, mix and match the dies to create something new each and every time. I would also like to remind you that the product stock is big, but it's not endless, and for instance, this die set is already sold out, and I hope it will be back in stock quite soon. Now let's move on to the next die set that is called Tag Window Editions. This one includes 14 dies, and again they are larger than shown on an envelope, and here you can see all the dies from the set. As the name implies, this die set works perfectly with the window die from the previous release. So now you can dress up this window and create some nice curtains. The curtain dies also have slits in them, so you can apply some ink through. You can create up to 3 layers of curtains using the dies from the set. This die set also has some nice additions that you can use with the window. For instance, this die is a window ledge. There's also a sleeping cat. It's a different design than the one that comes with the sofa. There's a wreath that I showed you earlier. This very delicate die is a menorah that you can place on the window ledge or on the window. There's a Christmas candle with holly leaves and pine leaves. And by the way, this negative piece from the wreath can be used as a pom-pom if you're making a Santa hat, for instance. There are some tiny dies as well, like this little bow, like this tiny poinsettia, the crescent moon with the stars, that you can create the scene behind the window. These tiny dies create the tie-ups for the window, and there's also one die that makes a tiny candle, so you see how many exquisite details you can add using this set. Needless to say that the window additions die set as well as the window itself work perfectly with the Room Builder die set. So now you can totally add the window to your room, and you can even create a scene behind the window for a very realistic look. And now to the giveaway. This next set is called Wreath Builder Die Set, and it includes 16 dies. Since I happen to have a duplicate, I thought I would give one away. So for a chance to win this die set, just leave your comment below and I will announce the winner on Sunday. Now let's see what you can do with this die set. There are some dies that are meant for layering, some dies are plain, and some dies have a stenciling option. So here is the bow that you can use with or without the tails. Here is the pine cone, a layering lemon slice. There's also an apple slice, and by the way, this die is my favorite from the entire release. There are 2 stars of anise. This one has the stenciling option. I have applied some antique linen distress oxide ink through the die. There's a pine branch as well as the regular naked branch without the leaves, and there are some cinnamon sticks tied with the bow. There are more interesting dies included. Those are physalis or Chinese lanterns. I also applied some ink through the stencil. And by the way, if you color them purple, they can be figs, and then they can be used with the apple and lemons. There's also a couple of acorns that can be used together with the physalis for fall wreaths. These dies are so much fun to play with, and you can make much more than just a wreath. For instance, you can place a frame or add a sentiment, and then you can just place a bunch of the elements that you have chosen from this set, and that will already make a card. Coming back to that frame, there's one thing that I forgot to mention. It also works perfectly with the Elegant Christmas stamp set. All the sentiments from this set fit inside that frame. So the Wreath Builder die set is waiting for its owner. Don't forget to leave your comments and I'll be happy to send it to you. The next die set is meant to create 3D projects. It is called Diorama Elegant Ornament. You won't understand much just by looking at the dies, so I have assembled one little example without really decorating it, just to give you an idea how it works. With this die set, you can create a circular box with the snow hills inside it. And you can also add a frame if you want to. And this 3D ornament can be hung on a tree or used as a mantelpiece. This die set works great with the village die set. You can add one or several houses onto that landscape to create your little scene. This large die creates the base that you can place the ornament onto. It's quite easy to put together this diorama, but don't worry, I will have a full beginning to end tutorial soon where I'm going to explain exactly how to use those dies. And here is the circle box with the lid created with the same set. So here's another thing that you can do with this set. There are also some snowflakes included, one large one and 3 smaller ones. The box is slightly over 3 inches and it's great to hold some candies or gingerbread. This next die set is called Pyramid Elegant Ornament. You can use it to create this nice pyramid with a hexagon at the base, or you can put the 2 pyramids together to create a quite large and nice ornament. There are also a bunch of inserts that you can use with the ornament. One is plain, and there's also the one with the stars and this folk theme, and there's also a Christmas tree. You can also use those dies that cut out negative patterns to create the lanterns. There are also some nice additions, like those tags. For instance, there's also a candy cane, a snowflake, a cracker, and with those tiny circle dies you can make a whole reinforcer for the tag. And there are also some ornaments that you can use with the Christmas tree. As I mentioned before, there are 2 6x8 stamp sets with the matching dies. This one is called Gingerbread Fun. Each stamp is about 2 inches, so it's quite large, and there is also this tiny die that cuts out a ring that you can use to turn any of this stamp or any of other die cuts that you might have into tags or into Christmas ornaments. The point is that you don't have to punch a hole in the image to hang it up. There are also 3 nice sentiments that are also the part of the set. The next stamp set is called Cozy Coffee Time, and it works perfectly with the gingerbread. There are also matching dies for every image in the set. So there are some cookies, cream, marshmallows, cinnamon sticks, and some folk art snowflakes. By the way, the cup is exactly the type of a cup that I have. It is in fact ceramic, but it's shaped like a tin mug. You can even use a snowflake from the Diorama set to decorate the mug if you want to. I just wanted to show you how big the coffee pot stamp is. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card, and you see that the coffee pot and the mug would take up the entire card front. So this is what the Christmas release by Paper Discovery looks like. It is already available at Craft Stash online store. You can find the link to the release down below in the description box. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and don't forget to comment on this video for a chance to win the Wreath Builder Die Set. Before I say goodbye, I'd like to mention one thing. There's a new product by Craft Stash that is called Papercraft Society Subscription Box. It's a monthly subscription kit, and each kit is gonna be created by a different designer. The first kit that is already available is Christmas themed, and it's designed by fabulous Christina Griffiths. I won't tell you who the next designers are going to be because it's gonna be a surprise. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back soon with a lot of projects featuring Paper Discovery Christmas release. See you!